Two rich kids were sprinting desperately, with massive stone gates slamming shut one after another behind them. One boy managed to slip through just in time, but the other didn't make it. A thick stone door separated them, and they both ran for their lives. Eventually, the boy squeezed through a narrow gap, and they were finally reunited. The maze began to collapse, crumbling at a terrifying speed of 40 kilometers per hour. They ran like hell, and finally made it back to camp just before nightfall. Not long after, the leader woke up and said they could never escape. It turned out he had regained his memory. Suddenly, he questioned the boy. "You're the mastermind behind all this. Why are you here?" The boy looked completely confused. Chaos erupted outside. It turned out the gate hadn't closed completely, which meant the monsters were coming in. Everyone was doomed. Suddenly, the monsters' howls echoed in the air. People panicked. The boy led everyone in a desperate escape, but more and more were killed by the creatures. They had no choice but to hide inside a building. Just then, a monster burst through the roof and grabbed the leader. Before dying, the leader told the boy he must lead the others out. The Brazilian guy started yelling at the boy, blaming him for killing the monster earlier and causing this revenge. But the boy stayed calm. He realized the leader had regained his memory after being bitten by a monster and then using the antidote. Without hesitation, the boy stabbed the monster's tentacle into himself. His teammates quickly injected him with the antidote. The boy woke up and indeed recovered his memory. It turned out he and the girl were the original masterminds behind the maze. But because they had a change of heart and wanted out, their memories were wiped and they were thrown into the maze. The Brazilian guy got hysterical, wanting to offer the boy and the girl as sacrifices to the monsters. Luckily, the Wanderer saved them just in time. The boy rallied the group, saying they had been manipulated for too long. It was time to fight back. The people decided to follow him. The boy led them through obstacle after obstacle until they finally reached Zone 7. But the monsters returned. With no other option, they fought desperately. Everyone gave it their all, and together they managed to push the monster into a bottomless pit. Inside a dark tunnel, they used a mysterious device to open an exit, revealing a secret base. But everyone inside had been slaughtered. As they stood in shock, a woman appeared on a screen. She explained that the world outside the maze had been wiped out by a virus. Everyone was dead. The only reason they were kept alive was because they carried the antibodies and were being used for experiments. Then she shot herself on camera. Some people began to panic and no longer dared to move forward.